Hold on, guys. Let me show you some. You're not hearing me, guys? You're not hearing me, guys? You hear me now, guys? You hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Boy, me I tell you, me don't know what go on with them um phone at all, boy. Trust me, it's ridiculous. Guys, I was talking about the water crisis in Manchester that we are facing for decades now. Decades on top of decades. You understand what I mean? And to our surprise, all along, water were underground. Massive amount of water. You understand? Was under the earth. And we are living without water for for years. May I tell you, for years, guys. Believe you me. But me hear me member of parliament, Miss Audrey Marks, said that was before the Hurricane Melissa. Said that she spoke to the relevant authorities in Kurtvine, um, Windalco, that plant. She said she spoke to them about getting water from there because they have a well over there where trucks go to and get water to sell. Yeah? So she said she spoke to them and they said yes, they're going to assist her in getting water to her constituency. But now she have all of the opportunities, Miss Rhoda Crawford, to have all of the opportunities to make sure that the government get running water to everybody in Manchester. Michael Phillips in Northwest Manchester too, who have the people down there suffer for years. Him have the opportunity to give the people them running water now because we have running water in Manchester to the point where too much is under the earth. It'll rise up. In the same Michael Phillips constituency in Evergreen, there is a massive spring that break out. Massive spring that break out in Evergreen in my gully there. Sending a lot of gallons, thousands of gallons of water per day. So we need water. Exactly. Yep. This, Mr. We still every time. Let me tell you, it's since lately. My great grandparents, my grandparents them build water catchment tank. And is that everybody can build tank because right now tank is very, very expensive to build. Very, very expensive to build. You understand what I mean? And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It kind of puzzle me. It puzzle me because me know say when we are the farming, we have to work by the weather and we have to watch weather every night. And we have to listen to the methodologists. When for the farming, from when not to be doing farming. So St. Elizabeth people will always have money over the Manchester people. Because one thing with St. Elizabeth farmers, the St. Elizabeth farmers them get more help than Manchester farmers. Me not ask nobody. Me I tell you no. St. Elizabeth farmers get more help from government more than Manchester farmers. Because when St. Elizabeth people are use irrigation system and I get help from government, the farmers them, none of the farmers them in Manchester start to use irrigation system. None of them. When they go to St. Elizabeth and see man have irrigation system in them farm, I water them scallion, I water them thyme and them onion and all of these things. Them I wonder what that in a them farming, in a them farm, I mean. A long time we have suffer with water, and we never know there's so much water underground in Manchester there. We never know. But all along, I was saying to myself, why outer Windalco have so much water? Because me go over there, go get water when I dry time. I'm here say, oh, if Manchester no have no water, how them have so much water I use? To the point where they have loading dock for trucks to come and get water. Eh? No, sir. Sorry, guys. The time has come, Johnson. The time has come. The time has come. You understand what I mean? The time has come for every Jamaicans. Every Jamaican, no matter if a woodland they live in a Manchester, time has come for them to get water. Time has come for them to get water. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The 10, 15, we can go back way back over 100 years now. You understand what I mean? But we don't want to go back so far. But I know me see the farmer them, I buy black drum and buy irrigation system to put in a them farm. I know me see them a do it. Because a lack of water in Manchester. And because Manchester known for a farming era that the people them live by. Me say it all of the time, if the farmer them in Manchester did get the help that they really need, like St. Elizabeth people. If we did have a matter of fact, if we did have water, running water in Manchester, yeah, we not have to depend on no government for do nothing for we in Manchester. If we did have running water, we would be the richest people right now in Jamaica, Manchester people. Because I know look a bit, you think I look a bit of products, grown produce we grow in a Manchester there? You think I look a bit of carrot, cabbage, sweet potato, Irish potato, yam, sweet pepper, hot pepper, and something produced in a Manchester, especially the Irish. Mrs. Audrey Marks, please, ma'am. Me, I beg you. Me know say you made a commitment already, right? To help we out. But me, I beg you to put a little pep in your step. Believe you me. Because this is a turning point. Turning point for the entire Manchester. You understand what I mean? For the entire Manchester. Miss Rhoda Mike Crawford, this is an opportunity for you. Because you saw how near it this is. You saw how near this is. There is no excuse for Belfield, as Johnson said. You understand what I mean? Banana Ground, Cumberland, Bombay, Coffee Grove, and all of these places. Right? All of these places must get water now. Because me always I wonder why government have to come set a water shop. We don't want no water shop. Why water shop we go put up in Manchester when we have so much water underneath the earth? We not dig the well, man, and give you water, brethren. And dude, this goes to show also that these lands that Windalco have left without covering back those lands, they need to do it now. They need to do it now. Because I believe that because these people dig so deep to get the dirt to mine, right? It costs the water to rise up more faster. So the government must make sure that they send some bulldozer and matter of fact, send back Windalco out there and make them level back those lands that they dig hole and left, much hole in the place. Those things need to level off. I don't know about, but they have to do something. They have to do something. There is no excuse right now why we shouldn't have no water. I was saying this, Michael Phillips now have to get water from out there in Kurtvine. Because a massive spring break out in Evergreen, in my gully. Thousands of gallons of water gushing out of the spring at daytime. Water clean and pretty. You know, say in a real life, you see, we're not supposed to be in any water crisis in Jamaica. We're not supposed to depend on rain to fall for us not to have any water in Jamaica, you know. We're not supposed to out of water because Jamaica, they always say Jamaica is the land of wood and water. We have as much water in this country. We can supply the entire world with water. So nowhere in Jamaica supposed to be out of water. And there is no point in our life we should have water commission telling people that, listen to me, after 5 o'clock, we're going to turn off the water because we dam and go low and them something. Where we get that from? Where we get that from? And these things happen, you know, because of the poor planning and poor policies of previous governments. I just cannot understand. I just cannot understand. But government, please, me I beg you, me I ask you, please, the amount of money right now when the government invest in St. Elizabeth water system supplies, right? To send water from St. Elizabeth to Manchester. It's ridiculous. A whole heap of billions of dollars the government have here spent in St. Elizabeth to send water into Manchester, certain part of Manchester, matter of fact. It's just a pity. The government never use up them brain and try to see if they dig and find well to supply the entire Manchester. But Manchester Muda, now that you know that too much water is in Manchester to the point where it rising above the earth. Now you know that, Mr. Samuda. What next? What next? Because there was no need to spend those billions of dollars in St. Elizabeth. There was no need to spend so much billions of dollars in St. Elizabeth. When we have Kurtvine out there, there is a well in Kurtvine. And none of you guys ever ask yourself, well, there is a well in Kurtvine, in Windalco. Why well is there in Windalco? Why they still have water up to today and a long time them out there? But Andrew, you know, it's a place in Cumberland, me mean, have a spring, just need the authority to. No, me never know. Me never know say spring day out there. For what all we need water bored for the ground. No need to get machine that they use in Africa Zulu keeping up with the Jones. Big up yourself. Eh? Me never know say water they are Cumberland. Me never know that Eh? Yo, it's ridiculous, man. Trust me, I just can't understand. And some areas in my community need development. Many places, even my gully town and all of those places need development. And if these people get water through these communities and towns, I guarantee you that these places going to develop at a rapid pace. What you think when you drive through certain communities, right? When you drive in certain communities, you wonder if those communities can develop over the years, and why those communities not developing over the years, even though they have a lot of land spaces, house spaces, they have a lot of lands. Why they are not developing? Because nobody going to build where they can't get any water. Nobody going to build where they're not getting any water. And when you're building, you have to build tank also. And tank not easy to build. It costs a lot of money to build a tank when you build your house. So the relevant authorities need to do what they have to do. Because community like mine really, really need some farmer development. People in the diaspora, they would like to come home and they would like to build a house back in their community where they come from. And because they are thinking about the running water and how they're going to get water and those things, it kind of, that is the number one reason they always give. Why are we going to build back in our community that don't have no water for years? Please, authorities, may I beg you not do it for we. Not do it for we because we have suffered for years. We have suffered for years at Manchester. Manchester people, time come now for all of us to get water. No community must get left behind. Cumberland, as Johnson said, have spring over 50 years now. So why we are out of water? Why we don't have to spend so much billions of dollars in St. Elizabeth for us to get water? You think it's easy to get a pump that will pump water out from St. Elizabeth to Spur Tree? It's easy. And a little bit of money to go cost. You understand? Boy, me I tell you now. And these people don't allow citizens to dig their own well. Me guarantee you that if the government did allow the people in Jamaica to dig their own well, a lot of people would have their own water. A lot of people would have their own water supplies, resource, or source. The government have to do something. Guys, me I beg you, thumbs up the life for me. Thumbs up the life for me if me attack sense. If me attack sense, or no thumbs up the life for me. Look on your screen, you see a thumbs up button. Just click on the thumbs up button if me attack sense. Can you look like me not attack no sense? Because when I thumbs up the button. I want to add on upon yourself 10 thumbs up me have. That means I me not attack on with sense. or the whole of we attack have water already. We don't have water already? All I don't have water already? Look like the whole I don't have water already. Michelle? All I don't have water already. Why be the other water? Be the other water. Be I tell you, say, listen to me, man. People have to get up every day and go to the reservoir. We have one big ever reservoir. You have to get up every morning. Who can carry 2 buckets? Carry 1 bucket. Who can carry bucket? Carry 1 bath. Go fully and put it on their head and carry water. Even the old, the young, the middle age, a baby, everybody have a water. Nobody left behind when we have water. Because everybody want water. And you know who me really a fight for real? You know who me a fight for? The farmers them. The farmers them. Now that St. Elizabeth have destroyed, right? St. Elizabeth right now, the farming wipe out actually 90% of the farming wipe out in St. Elizabeth. Who them have to go depend on now? Manchester. The people them have to go depend on Manchester right now. Because it's not everywhere in Manchester damage, you know. It's just a section of Manchester damage. Right? So the people them have to go depend on Manchester farmers right now. For Manchester farmers to feed the entire Jamaica. And listen to me. Some of these farmers, they need water. They need water because me recognize something in Manchester, you know, with Manchester. It no matter how much rain we get, as rain don't fall, so the earth just suck in everything. By a couple hours, it come like no rain no fall in Manchester. Me I tell you, any flood come to Manchester, when me don't know where the water go. No water cycle. There's a Manchester is on the top of a hill. Manchester is above sea level. You understand what I mean? So every rain, every flood that comes, no water in a cycle. No water in a cycle. The earth is soaking everything. And when you look a couple hours, it come like no rain, no fall. Sun come out back hot like a fire. Right now, those who have the black drum and the irrigation system, because me see some farmers right now, and the majority of the farmers them are turned to the irrigation system and the black drum. You understand what I mean? But they still have to buy water. They still have to buy water. They still have to go and buy the water. The people them want water, sir. The farmer them want water. Now give the people them water. Because water is life. Water is life. Mr. Holness, may I beg you. And the political campaign, you said there is two concerns when you travel the entire Jamaica. You hear a lot. Yeah? You said the people them at Jamaica say, they want water and they want road. Yeah? They want water and they want road. Manchester's people have the water galore. What's stopping the people of Manchester from getting water? No, you can't dig no own well and no property in Jamaica. It can't happen. It's against the law. No, you can't dig no. The last time we do the research, they say you can't dig no well by your property. You can't dig no well by your property. Why you think the hotel them not have their own well and so forth? Them big place there not have their own well. No, them can't do that. Them can't do that. Them can't do it. Me did do the research. I wonder why. Because if more people could have dig their own well, if people could have dig their own well, a lot of people, a lot of big business owners, a lot of money, people will have money. You understand what I mean? Would have dig their own well. What me see some people do, some people who live close to spring, like they would capitalize on the spring. Some people get water. Some people will live near to spring. They capitalize on the spring. You understand what I mean? And some farmers, they farm near to spring. So they capitalize on the spring. But we need water, man. We need water for decades, for years. We don't have any water in Manchester. This is a crisis, and this crisis is over because according to the specialists them, Manchester have water underground, can serve with for billions, millions of years. You understand what I mean? Listen to me. Jamaica have the potential of earning billions, trillions of dollars from the water resource, because we can sell water the same way as some people sell as some country who have gas and sell gas. We can sell water because a lot of other countries, yeah, they don't have any water. So we can sell water to other countries that don't have any water to the amount of water we have. You understand what I mean? Me don't know where no seven river. Me don't know about that. But we have as much water. We have as much water. Me say, when me see the water rise up out of Williamsfield, me I say, how comes? And listen, every year, it's not every year it happen. I think it's every 5 or 4 years it happen or something like that. Or more than that. But every time the water rise out of Williamsfield, there, it's always happening in porous too. Why, Louis, England have a weird pace, master. England have a very weird place, boy. Trust me, we don't want to live in England. God knows me, I'm telling you. England stressing, man. England stressing, man. The system of England not pretty at all. Now the same thing me I say, Johnson. And the same thing me I say, no. You understand what I mean? If we say Jamaica is a country of land, wood, and water, there is no way we should not suffer from water crisis. Eh? When you listen to Water Commission, certain time of year, Water Commission, I tell you, say, listen to me. Water go turn off 7 o'clock, water go turn off 8 o'clock, water go turn off this time and that time because water, the dam is low. How comes? When we have so much water underground. One thing I can say about this government and this water minister, they have been doing a tremendous job in bringing water to Jamaican people. They are spending billions, trillions of dollars to replace those old pipes and things underneath the ground, to give the Jamaican people quality water. Yeah? But they must do more. They must do more. Manchester, there is no excuse right now. No excuse. Nobody from no government, from no agency can tell me nothing. They can't tell me nothing now. Because we have as much water in Manchester. And Manchester may defend. Because a Manchester has suffered for how long. And we are ball, we are cry for water. We block road for water. We do every God Almighty thing to get water. And pity we never know, say, water underground, the galore. Come on, government. Come on. You don't have to give me water. You don't have to give me water. You don't have to give me water. Yes, I mean, thumbs up the live, guys. Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live for me, please. Thumbs up the live, guys. Well, guys, we want to say thank you to everybody that chipped in. You understand what I mean? In helping all of these hurricane victims. You understand what I mean? We want to thank everybody. But guys, this morning me hear JPS saying that certain part of Manchester, I go out of light for the next month. Oh God Almighty, man, no, sir. Yeah? Certain part of Manchester going to be without electricity for the next month. Eh? JPS, mighty God, no, sir. Me can't understand. Me can't understand what go on JPS. For another month. JPS, me know say it's very expensive to run wires underneath the ground. But listen to me, man. You don't need to run some wire underneath the ground. In some areas, the wire need to run underneath the earth. Believe you me. Because if hurricane comes so often and people have out of electricity for so long, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because of the hurricane, Melissa destroyed the pole and the wires. You understand what I mean? So them have to do. But me no know. But it beyond me. It beyond me, trust me. Why the people them have to out of electricity for so long? For so long? Government, me you say you're gonna lend the people them generator. May I beg you, please, reach out to these people in Manchester who are going to be without electricity for the next month. Believe you me. And boy, again, we don't know how them are going to get gas or buy gas to maintain these generators. Because be here one man say, him buy 3 barrel of gas, the 5 gallon them, and him buy one generator for $85,000, and him turn on it 5 o'clock in the evening, and he run it till 10 o'clock in the night. And the man say, he turn on it for 3 days, same time, and he done every gas, the 15 gallon of gas, he done. So the man say, no, sir, he can't maintain that the thing they can't maintain it at all. So he must try to see if him get one solar system. What the government need to do, you see? Use this opportunity to see if they can give the people them solar system on a reasonable price. Yeah, man. Give the people them solar system at a reasonable price. The solar company them too need to have some mercy on the solar system them when they must sell the people them. You must can create a solar system for these affected areas. Right? If you give the residents them, you must can create something where they can afford it. Because to depend on JPS every time hurricane come or a look flood come, light gone and pole drop down and them something, the people them must suffer. The people them must suffer, the people them want help. The people them must suffer, the people them want help. You understand what I mean? So government, me I beg you, if you can't help the people them, you don't help them. In investing in some solar system. Me I beg you, please. You rest on a truck. Truck, you can't tell them. At least the truck can work your money. The truck is generating your money, Johnson. But the generator now do nothing for you but keeping your food where you have it in the fridge and give you a light. Understand, you amount every money out of your pocket. The generator them wicked, man. The generator them wicked, me I tell you. Eh? The generator them wicked, man. Me I tell you. But the government need to see if they can assist the people them. You understand what I mean? With some solar panel and batteries and stuff. I make them set up them own small system. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, because JPS now go on with nothing now. Hey, Johnson, the government get over 400 generators, right? From the Belgium government. Me thank the Belgium government in a real life for those 400 generators. But you know what would nice? If the Belgium government did send some solar panels, some batteries to give to the poor people, then Andrew, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, wouldn't have to lend out those panels. He would just give it to the people, and the people get people to fix those solar panel on their houses when their houses build up back and all of these things. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, me I tell you. Yeah, man, me I tell you. Why side big up yourself? It's a pity those countries that are helping Jamaica don't send some solar panels and some batteries. You understand what I mean? To help the people them. Believe you me, listen to me, all me, boy, probably if me host up no gun, would I take off for me host up just forget one of these solar panel there. Just because we have my JPS. Eh? Yeah, man, it would be so good. So good. Me I wonder if the Prime Minister couldn't ask for it instead of the something there. The generators. You know what I mean? But we have to big up the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness still for effort that he have made. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, he put out the work. He put out the work and the Belgium government chip in. So we not spitting a God face. Him help with and we are give thanks. You understand what I mean? It way more expensive in a lifestyle. But I'm saying, you know, it depends on the type that you need because and the budget that you have to spend. Because these people, the solar companies that sold these panels, you just tell them your budget and they create something for you. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, you just tell them your budget and then create something for you. But I'm saying, if the Belgium government they send some solar panels instead of the thing there, it would do us good. It would do the people them good. It would do the people them good. Believe you me. You know what I mean? And then Andrew now forget no cussing. Because Andrew can give people panel and give them battery and say, listen to me, and get people and put up. I'm a talk for probably they will cuss Andrew too. Probably they will still cost Andrew because they're going to say, Andrew, give the people them panel, give the people them battery, the people them not have no money for pay nobody if you put up it and all of these things. So anyway you take it, Andrew going to get cussing. Anyway you take it, Andrew going to get cussing. No, you can't say that. You can't say that, Zulu keeper. You understand what I mean? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have asked the Belgium government for assistance. And the Belgium government have sent over 400 generators, right, to the country. You understand? Listen to me. A lot of people affected. A lot of people need help. The Prime Minister cannot give the thousands of people 400 generator. So for him to lend it is the best way possible. Is the best way possible. Because when you lend the people them down St. Elizabeth, the generator, right? And St. Elizabeth receive light. Manchester don't have any light. And the people them down there in St. Elizabeth have light and still have the generator them. What You, as a prime minister, what you going to tell the Manchester people without light? Because you take all of the elevator generators them, give it to the people them in St. Elizabeth. The St. Elizabeth people get light and they still have them. What you going to tell the people them say in a Manchester without light? In Zulu? Tell me. Zulu, all right. You say share them. You give some people in a St. Elizabeth, some, right? The St. Elizabeth people them receive light, right? You give some to Manchester. Manchester people, some of them have light, some of them don't. St. Elizabeth people them, they get back light, and the people them still have the generator them. What you going to tell those people in Manchester who don't have any light and them see the government give some people some of the generator them? How it going to look on the government? How it going to look on the government? How it going to look on the prime minister? In Zulu? You have to be the best thing, Zulu. The best thing to do is to lend the generators. You understand what I mean? And as I said earlier, Zulu, generator are not easy something to maintain. Are not easy something to maintain. Me guarantee you right now that they lend the government and lend out the generator. Many people still don't want it. Now you're thinking, Zulu. Now you are talking. And when the government lend out these generators, right? When everybody receive light, the government have those generators to use again wherever time there is another disaster. Now you're talking, Zulu. You understand what I mean? Right. As I was saying, Zulu, right now, the government will lend out some of them generator here. And a lot of people now take it. Because nobody now go buy this whole heap of gas for a run generator. You understand what I mean? People buy generator and then turn on in 2 hours, buy 5 gallon of gas. If you put in a hit. By 2 and 3 hours, that the 5 gallon, they run out already because listen to me. You see, some things just need a reasoning, you know. So when these people are going to get up and accuse the prime minister of getting generators, right? Getting generators and not giving it to the people them. It just take little thinking and little reasoning. You know what I mean? Because if you really look into it, you know, how you are going to give a person who have their house damaged and they're considering, yo, how me are going to get back my house up and running? We are going to give them generator for. They have to think about if you buy gas every day. The local money when they have to rebuild back their house, they have to think about if you go buy gas with it. Let me tell you something. The first person the government give one of them generator they took, where him look for sale for that long and mighty time because he want money. Me say the first person, if the government will give out those generators, the first person the government give, quick sale, them a look for that. Me I tell you, you think Jamaica people are idiot, man? Jamaica people are the idiot, you know, man. Me I tell you that Jamaica people are the idiot. And exactly lifestyle, they're not giving it to no houses either. You understand what I mean? They are just helping out the small businesses them and so forth. You understand? But let me tell you something. And Andrew alone is not the prime minister alone, you know. You understand what I mean? Come up with this initiative to lend out these generators. A lot of people were inside the room to make these decisions. You understand what I mean? You mean, man, Jamie Johnson, man, quick sales, small profit, man. Quick sales, small profit, man. Yes, I mean. What you mean by Dunkley? What you mean by why would you sell out your source of power? Me I tell you, so the people them can't afford to buy the gas for the generator. And me I tell you, if the government give the people them the generator, many of them are gonna sell it because it's not easy thing for maintain. What you gonna tell me say? You think it's easy thing for maintain? Me I tell you, so the man say he buy one generator for $85,000 and he buy 5 gallon buckle of gas and him turn on it for 3 nights from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the night. 3 nights. And the man say for the 3 nights, the 15 gallon of gas done. And the man say him now use it again. The man say him look sale for it. And the man say him want solar system. So what you come talk about? Me not talk nothing with sense. Eh? Come like, you know, he come like you live in a different world. He come like you live in a different world. You come like you live in a different world. See why style I talk to you there, Dunkley. You know why Jamaican people thief light? Because they can't afford to pay JPS, not even $100. Eh? So what am I going to do with generator? Eh? What am I going to do with generator? If they can't afford to pay JPS for them light, oh, them going to maintain a generator where them when they have to go buy gas with? Far mean. Just be rough. Rough. May I tell you? Yes, I mean. Again, me hear the people them, the hurricane victim them saying that they don't need any more food and water and juice. The people them say them stock up. The people them say them stock up. You understand what I mean? What they really need now is supplies like 2B4, 2B6, or whatever you want to call it, Solitex, sheetrock, ply, cement, steel, sand, are those things the people them want right now. Those are the things these people need right now. So when me hear people from social media come talk about people that dead free hungry and some people that have nothing and whatever, people them say them don't want no more food right now. Them need things, them need material to help to build back their houses. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, they want material. And people they on social media cost the Prime Minister and a cost government. You understand what I mean? The people them stack up, man, stockpile with food. People them can't hungry. The people them can't hungry. Eh? But me said this yesterday, you know. Me said this yesterday. Too many people going at once. Too many people going at once. So the people them just get it in a lump sum. You understand what I mean? But remember, this thing, as I said yesterday, is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And it's going to take them time to go back on their feet. So may I ask everybody who never helped in the first round in the 2 weeks, try and see if you can step back a little. You understand what I mean? And wait until next month. Because remember, Christmas will come, December will come. You understand what I mean? What they have now, make it serve them until the end of November. And then somehow no have it to go in to give them. Some of you can go in December. Some of you can go in January. And some of you can go in February. Because people are going to need food in the longer run. Me know say them have it no stockpile. But how long can it serve them for? So only just use on the initiative and make those food run out, and then only just go in again and give them what you have. You understand what I mean? Because as I said, this thing is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And they're going to take a long time to rebuild back. Some already started to build back, but some people is going to take them more time. You understand? And they're going to need long-term help. You understand what I mean? Long-term help. So when you hear people across government and talk this and that and about government now help, and thank God for the entertainment industry and other people and whatever that is helping. Listen to me. Listen to me. The government is doing a tremendous job. And they are doing the right thing. Because at the end of the day, when everybody come and give and gone, you know who I going to have to deal with in the longer run? The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Exactly why I style that me just a say. You just me just a say. Eh? Johnson? Johnson, that is the reason why we said the people them must stop now and see what they have. That for the next 4 months, right? They have it. Those food those people that plan to go in to give these people assistance, they must hold off. Hold off. And wait till they finish all of what they have. Then they can go in and give them what they have. You understand what I mean? Because they go want help. They're going to need help for the longer term. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Boy, Andrew have to deal with. Andrew have to deal with me, I tell you. Andrew have to deal with. And yesterday, me say, me said this yesterday, me say, you see all of those who are saying Andrew must SYM and tell him all different type of things. Some of these people going to bow down to Andrew and tell Andrew, say them sorry. Me I tell you, many of them going to do it. Because this man have it to deal with for the rest of 4 to 5 years. Because Black River have to go, Black River have to go build over completely. The same like how they create the urban center in St. Thomas. And the same thing they have to do on a Black River. It's the same thing they have to do on Black River. Build one other urban center. Build an urban center in Black River. Because Black River totally wipe out. Me say lifestyle, Andrew go show them up, man. Andrew go show them up. And one thing me know with Andrew, One thing me know with Andrew. You see the man, him strategic. You understand what I mean? And Andrew is a planner. Andrew is a visionary. And let me tell you something. Anything this man do, anything this man put him onto, it well done. Well done. You understand what I mean? Well done, man. Believe you me. And me know say some massive plans right now is taking place for the rebuilding of St. Elizabeth. Yeah, man. Massive plan. And me hear the people them say one other thing when me just can't understand. Me just can't understand. The people them say they wish Jamaica go back to the 60s and to the 50s and the 70s. Yeah? We really need that though? No, man, we can't need that as a country. The world is moving forward. Why we want Jamaica to move backward? If Andrew said he's going to turn St. Elizabeth into the next parish, what wrong with that? The people them say Andrew going to turn St. Elizabeth in a smart city and him going to use robot and no human being going to Yo guys, me I tell you say, believe you me. Me I tell you say, as some PMP supporters, this man. Me say, yeah, some PMP supporters. Me don't know what wrong with them. Me don't know what wrong with them, brother. Me I tell you say, boy, alright. Me don't know. These people senile or something. And let me tell you something too. These people say them have them PhD and them doctorate and them have them degree, you know. You understand what I mean? What is wrong if Andrew turn St. Elizabeth in a smart city? What is wrong with it? What is wrong if Andrew turns St. Elizabeth into the next parish? The next thing that I mean. The next city. Eh? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with it? Me can't understand. Me just can't understand. The world is revolving. You understand what I mean? Jamaica is growing. Why we want to left Jamaica behind? Why we want Jamaica to left behind? There is no reason for it. Mr. Prime Minister, listen to me. That's why we vote for you. Because you're a visionary. Right? And if you see where you can turn St. Elizabeth into a city, go ahead. If you see where if St. Elizabeth can turn into a smart city, at least it would be the first smart city in the Caribbean and in the Americas. So turn it into it. And become a St. Elizabeth to do business and to experience a smart city. Eh? What you talk about? What you mean, man? Turn it into it. Eh? What you mean by lifestyle and Johnson? Eh? Me don't understand them. Me don't understand them. But you know easy. Jamaica now left behind. And is it safe? Listen to me. When the government go into these government agencies and try to remove those big books and those documents that in those archives and put it into a computer system, you know how that benefit all of us as Jamaicans who is using the government agencies, especially the hospital. When you go to a hospital and you go register, you always see them go inside I don't remember what they call it, but they go inside a place there where documents keep and thing, and they have to search through some dirty documents just to find your documents if you ever attend the clinic or the hospital before. Eh? If you look for your file cabinet, wife style. Eh? And look for your documents. It look like we want Jamaica to stay back. We don't want our country uplift. Eh? No, sir, we don't want it. We don't want. It's the same thing with the police department. First time when you go to a police department, they have this big ever book. We don't know where the government get the book from. Let me say, the book them so big, not even the table you can hold on. Eh? But you always go there and you see them right down in the big book. No more big book. Government is putting in systems, computer systems, inside of the police stations. First time, when the police stop you, you see police go down in them vests and I grab out one big book for write you one ticket. So we don't have that again because the government digitize out the police force. When they fly past a police now, the police just pick up how fast you are going in that car and just drive out by you. You hardly see police come out now with gun and see how fast you are go. Because them have the thing in them car, they just pick up your fast. Them just take out the smartphone when them have that the government supply to them. And you just give them your information. As a matter of fact, you don't have to give them no information. They just ask you for your driver's license, verified, ask you for your insurance, verified, the papers for the car, and then they just go and write down your license plate in the smartphone. And all of your information them come up. You understand what I mean? We're not going to leave Jamaica behind. So any one of you don't want St. Elizabeth to become, or any part of Jamaica, from becoming a parish or become a smart city. I don't know how to do, you know. I go somewhere else. I don't know how to do is to go somewhere else. Because this government and this prime minister that we have, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? He's going to bring Jamaica to a first world country. And me love it. Me love it. You understand what I mean? Because we want to do things more easier in this country. You understand what I mean? We don't want to be in tax office line and wait for 5-6 hours when we can just go up on our phone and go do our business and that's it. The world are doing it. So what happened to us? Eh? We get one ticket for pay. We don't want to go no tax office to pay with ticket. We just go on with smartphone, put on with information, and pay with ticket. And that's it. We don't want to go no courthouse. What we are doing a courthouse? We are criminal. A criminal got a courthouse. Listen to me, man. People, you don't just relax on yourself, man. You don't just relax on yourself. And you got way. You understand what I mean? And you got way. And you got way, man. Me say lifestyle, me say the people them everything they find fault with. Everything they find fault with. Eh? Me say everything they find fault with. See the malaria. Malaria? No. Leptospirosis. Them see some cases and so forth. When you look on the PMP platform them right now, me say them are gone with them. Me say the people them just awful. Hey, breaking news. And leptospirosis take over Jamaica. Massive crisis. Yo, me don't know, brother. Me say, Andrew make so much people hate their country. Me I tell them, boy, trust me. Them people are not easy at all. Them not easy at all, man. Me say, one thing, you know, lifestyle. Me didn't want Andrew finish the hospital them before election come and done, you know. Believe you me. Because me know say him did have mad a lot of people. And indeed, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is driving the comrades them crazy. Me say the comrades them are mad. Eh? Me say they're mad. When you sit down and hear the comrade them attack how Andrew create this storm in a basement. One man said, listen to me. Me see Bill Gates and Andrew in a basement I create this storm. Me have a laugh, man. Me have a laugh. God know me have a laugh, man. So what you can do? What you can do when you hear the garbage about laugh? Eh? You can't do nothing but laugh. So who ask the question then? Who ask the question? If Andrew create this storm in that basement, what happened to Andrew House? Or Andrew House still standing? Me say, yo, those are people, people can't hate Andrew so much. People can't hate Andrew so. Comrade, you don't really hate Andrew so? Eh? No, sir, me don't believe so. You don't hate Andrew so. Trust me. Trust me, me don't believe so. You don't care yet Andrew so, man. Everything, you don't believe Andrew for someone. Eh? Mighty God. Our lifestyle. Johnson. Yesterday, me come across a video on TikTok with one lady. And here the lady, Andrew, and you me come out. And you me come out, Andrew. Because JetBlue, I fly in JetBlue. And when I reach Jamaica, JetBlue take a long time to disperse our luggage. Disperse our luggage. Andrew, what you have JetBlue doing to our country? Let me tell you, people, do please, think about what you're going to talk about when you come on social media. Because you think Andrew not bring down, but on yourself, you look so dumb. Andrew don't have nothing to do with JetBlue. What Andrew have to do with JetBlue? Me want to know what Andrew have to do with JetBlue. Why you want to involve the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace with JetBlue? Huh? What Andrew have to do with JetBlue? Me can't understand. Yo, me say these them people are not easy. But you see, it's become a trend now. It become a trend, right? Where if people want to say something, they have to involve the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace name. Yeah, man. They have to involve the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace name. Come on, people, man. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace is not above criticism. None of us is above criticism. Right? But someone now go overboard, man. Someone now go overboard. And if you just relax. Because many of us who is telling the Prime Minister to go on SYM, if any man or any woman tell any of you that, many of you would try to do something about it. Yeah? So why don't you say, you get up every day and tell the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace about his mom? And remember, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, is also helping many of your family members that got affected by the hurricane storm. And you see, the persons that are telling the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace about his mom and tell him all different type of things. These people live in the diaspora. You're not a coward. You're not a coward, and that's why I don't do it. You're not a coward. You understand what I mean? Come on, man. You don't have to stop it, man. You don't have to stop it. Yeah? You don't have to stop it. You can't bring down Andrew, You can't bring down Andrew. You just show up on a dirty self. You just show up on a nasty self. Because me know say somehow, me guarantee, if your parents here, you attack them the way they grieve because I saw them grow. But guys, me have a 1 o'clock appointment, So me I come back on later in the night. So I want to join me tonight. You understand what I mean? Join me tonight, guys. Lifestyle, Johnson, big up on yourself, You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. And everybody that join. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, man. Big up on yourself. You understand what I mean? Me have an appointment right now. You understand? Me have an appointment, guys. So Me have to run you now, guys. So me sooner or later here. Big up on yourself, guys.